In the early 20th century, a powerful wave of temperance activism swept across the United States. Fueled by religious groups, progressive reformers, and rural voters, the movement believed alcohol was the root cause of poverty, domestic abuse, and social decay. After decades of lobbying, their dream became law on January 17, 1920, when the 18th Amendment went into effect, outlawing the manufacture, sale, and transportation of alcohol. The federal government hoped prohibition would create a healthier, more moral society. But what followed was something entirely different. Overnight, legitimate alcohol businesses vanished, and an enormous black market was born. Instead of eliminating alcohol, prohibition drove it underground. Bootleggers became overnight millionaires, sneaking in shipments of booze from Canada, the Caribbean, and even across state lines. Bathtub gin and homemade moonshine became staples of the era. People made their own liquor, sometimes dangerously toxic, in bathtubs, basements, and barns. Demand didn't go away. It just went off the books. Cities became flooded with illegal bars known as speakeasies, where jazz bands played, flappers danced, and police were bribed to look the other way. Speakeasies became hubs of rebellion and glamour, attracting both the working class and the elite. Meanwhile, criminal empires flourished. Figures like Al Capone in Chicago and Lucky Luciano in New York built vast networks to smuggle, distill, and distribute alcohol. Violence surged as rival gangs fought for territory and profits. The FBI, local police, and the Bureau of Prohibition were often outgunned, underpaid, or corrupted. Crime didn't go down during Prohibition. It exploded. By the early 1930s, the tide began to turn. The Great Depression made the loss of alcohol tax revenue a national issue. Public opinion had shifted. People were fed up with the violence, corruption, and hypocrisy. On December 5, 1933, the 21st Amendment repealed prohibition, ending one of the most controversial experiments in American history. Rather than cleansing the nation, prohibition had created an era of underground drinking, organized crime, and cultural rebellion that still defines the Roaring Twenties today.